Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. First things first, thank you so much for clicking on this video. In today's video, I'm going to be reading the amount of time that I've spent on my phone last week. I've been in a bit of a reading slump lately and I really wanted to do something about that. So that's why we'll be doing this challenge today. Grab yourself a drink, maybe some tea or coffee, and let's get right onto the video. Alright, it's time for the first official update. I've been reading now for about 2 hours, I would say. I started at 4:38 if I remember that correctly. And now I am at 2:30. It's been going really well. I needed a little break, so I went for a little run. But we finished The Goldfinch. I have a lot to say about this book. Also, just so you know, this video will be spoiler free. If you don't know this book, this is a story about Theodore Decker. He is from New York. In one of the first chapters, he goes to visit a museum with his mom, and unfortunately they get hit by a terrorist attack. I find it really difficult to tell you any other stuff that happens because it's a very long story. I can already say that. She loves to use a lot of words, but I liked her words. I've had books in the past where I've been like, this author really loves to use so many words. Although there were moments in this book where it was like, okay, come on, let's continue. In the end, I was happy that she didn't move too quickly in certain situations because it made me connect way deeper with the book. Overall, I'm going to rate this book 4 stars, which is quite high for me. Would I recommend this? I know there's also a movie and I might want to watch that this week, so you might see my reaction to that later on in this video. I'm really curious to see how they translated this story into a movie. But overall, this just feels like it's gonna be a big classic, this book. As I said, this book, although you cannot tell, it has almost 900 pages. Overall, I really liked it. I would recommend if you want to read like maybe a more kind of modern classic. Moving on, because I still have to read 2 hours and 30 minutes today. I actually have been pretty bad at reading a lot the last few months. I actually have my book club the day after tomorrow, but this was the book. It's called Master of Salt and Bones by Gary Lake. I really don't know what this is about, but I'm very curious to see what this is about, if dark romance is something that I like. I really don't know what to expect, so please just bear with me on this one, and I will update you guys when I am a bit further today with the reading. And I really hope that I can still finish it. I have nothing to do tomorrow, and then I also have Wednesday because our book club is in the evening. But yes, let's just get to it. Alright you guys, I actually wanted to do another quick catch up. I'm currently on chapter 6. I do have to say that I like where the story is going already. I like the way that the characters are set up. It's definitely something new for me, this genre. It's a dark romance book, I think I've already mentioned that. But it's a bit spicy and I just normally don't read that kind of stuff. But I do like it so far, so we'll see what happens next. On the timer, we still have 28 minutes left. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. So yeah, I've been reading for about 2 hours. It's been going pretty slow, but I think that's just because I was so used to the writing style of The Goldfinch that now My brain just had to adjust in some kind of way. But yeah, I will read for another half hour today at the minimum, because as I've said, I have a book club in 2 days. I was very confident at the beginning of this video, aka this morning. I'm not making any promises. I'm sorry, girls, but I tried. It's 8:30 I think right now. I will see you guys later and I will catch up with you guys then. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I haven't managed to read a lot today. It's just because I was at my parents' house today and I was going into it with thinking that I would be able to read a lot over there, but you know how it goes. I think I still have 3 hours to go. I don't have my phone with me right now, but I did a thing. So as you guys know, I've been reading Master of Salt and Bones, and tomorrow is the book club. Now, I won't be able to finish it, which is clear to me now. What I did do is download the app Audible. I've never ever used an audiobook app. I've never listened to an audiobook. So that's what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. Cheers and have a good read. Alright, it's the evening, you guys. I have to be a little quiet right now, but my bath was absolutely amazing. I feel so relaxed right now. On another note, I'm going to start another timer right now. So it was at 1 hour and 29 minutes. I'm gonna set it again now. It's 9:28 right now. We should finish at 11. I think I can pull this through, so let's get on to it. Good morning, guys. I just made myself a little coffee. So first things first, I just want to say that I did do some reading last night when the timer already went off. So this is where I am at right now. I am at page 192. I think I read about 3 or 4 chapters after the timer went off. It is a very graphic book. I would not recommend this. This is definitely an 18+ book. I'm at chapter 25 right now, and I don't know how many chapters that there are in here. Let me just check. 64, so I guess we're about 1/3 through. Right now it is 10:28 a.m. and I'm just gonna check how much I actually need to read today. Oh gosh, it will be a very long day of reading because it says 4 hours and 59 minutes. So 5 hours. The audiobook that I'm reading says that it's still 7 hours. I will be leaving for book club at about 6:30 or 7, so I still have the time, but I really need to get going. So grab something to drink, grab your book or your audiobook, and let's get reading. Let's get things done. We need to start. Let's go. Alright, I am in my car. I just got myself a little sandwich. I just felt like I needed to get out of the house for a bit. Been sitting in my chair in my reading little corner for quite some time these past days. Yeah, I just wanted to get out of the house. On another note, we've reached a new milestone today. We've reached 2 hours of reading. I am just gonna check on Audible where I am at right now. So I'm about to start chapter 35, which means I still have 30 chapters to go. I know it's very, very, very ambitious to finish it before my book club tonight, but I still want to try to get to it. We've already got pretty far. I might be very delusional, but you know, a girl can try, you know? I'm just very motivated and I'm so ready to finish this book today. I just want to give you a little update on where I am at. I don't know if I've actually really told you guys about what's really happening in the book, but at the start of the book we meet our main character. Her name is Isadora, and the male main character is called Lucian. It starts in a coastal town and Lucian lives in a big castle. There's something up with him. A lot of people in the town call him weird, call him devilish, so that's quite a statement. And he is called the Master of Salt and Bone, hence the title of this book. He used to have a wife and a kid. Now everyone in town thinks that the wife is dead and the kid went missing. Now Isadora, or Izzy as she's quite often referred to in the book, she wants to go work for them as a kind of friend slash to accompany Lucian's mom, because she has dementia and all alone in the castle. She doesn't have a lot of friends and she really needs someone to take care of her. If you want to know the rest of the story, I would highly suggest you to read the book if it interests you and if you're not afraid of the trigger warnings. But yeah, it is quite spicy and it has a lot of dark themes because, as I've said, it's a dark romance, and I just don't know if this genre is really for me, to be honest. But I'm happy that I've tried it out. I do have to say that I still really don't know what my rating is gonna be. I guess we'll just have to keep on reading. Like I've said, we still have 2 hours, 58 minutes and 11 seconds to go. It is 1 p.m. right now. I'm gonna get back to it, and I'll see you guys when I do have another update. Alright, you guys, I am back with another update and it's a good one. I am now at chapter 49. We're getting there. I am getting a bit hopeful again. I don't want to be delusional again, but we might have a slight chance of finishing the book. So we're on page 379. We still have half an hour to go. I am very proud of myself. I've been reading for 4 hours and a half today, which is very good considering it's only 4:30 p.m. We're on chapter 49 and we've just had a very sad chapter and it really touched me. I do have to say that I really like the writing style. It's easy to read, but now I'm very curious on what's going to happen. I still have about 2 hours and a half to finish this book. I think it might be possible, like I've said. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I'm just going to continue. I'll let you know when the timer goes off. I really do hope that I can catch a little break tomorrow because I've done a lot of reading already this week. But this was my update. I hope you guys still enjoyed this video. If you've liked it so far, please give it a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more book related videos, please subscribe to my channel. I will also probably do more lifestyle related content in the near future. But yeah, let's put on the timer again. Still have 30 minutes and 27 seconds to go. I'm back with another little update. I've reached my goal for today. We've read for 4 hours and 59 minutes already. We still have this tiny bit to go. I'm now at page 400. Starting to get very interesting now. I'm starting to like it a bit more. I'm just very interested to see where the story is going. So I guess we'll see. I won't bother you guys for too long. And the next time you'll see me when I have or have not finished the book. So we'll see. Alright you guys, we have arrived. We're gonna do our nails. Let's have a last look at these. If I put them like this, it's way worse. Alright you guys, I am back and I'm so very happy with my nails. Are you ready to see them? Because I am not. Wow. I love them. I asked for a pink marble with some gold, so she's done an amazing job. Alright, here's another little close-up. I really love them. I am not ready with my reading goal for today. We still have 3 hours and 54 minutes to go, so that's quite some time. I'm now gonna head home. I still have a half an hour drive home. I'm now at chapter 61. It still says that I have 1 hour and 10 minutes to go. And yeah, let's head home, you guys. I am so happy with these. I am so happy. Alright, let's go, you guys. Today it is Friday. I am going to be honest with you guys. I did not meet our reading goal yesterday. I have to say I am very happy that I finished the book Master of Salt and Bones yesterday. And I was pretty ambitious to start my third book of the week. But I am going to be honest with you guys. A friend unexpectedly came over and then I, honest to God, just wanted to watch a movie and not think about reading. I have been reading for quite some time this week. Even after finishing my reading goal the day before yesterday, I read for so many hours. I think in total I read for about 8 hours on Wednesday, which is too much for me. I'm not sure if you love to read for 8 hours a day. Props to you, but it was a bit too much for me, and I also just didn't want to feel burned out because of the reading. So that's why I just decided that it was okay to just leave it at that yesterday and to start fresh today with a new book, which is The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. Everyone and their mother has read this book except for me. This has been on my TBR for quite some time. I know there is also going to be a movie adaptation. That's why I really wanted to read the book before watching the movie. We still have another reading goal for today. Obviously. Today it will be a goal of 4 hours and 27 minutes. Let's get reading. Alright, you guys. I am going to be honest. It is not Saturday today. I'm going to say sorry already. I felt very ill during this weekend. I was just totally gone, and to be honest, I really didn't feel like reading, which I am very sorry for. We did manage to do 5 days, so I am pretty proud of that. Last book we've obviously read was The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I am still at the last page that I was at on Friday, which is page 157. So far, I think this is a very fast-paced read. I really like it. It's the first Frida McFadden book that I am reading. So if you want to know what rating I am going to give this book, I guess you'll find out pretty soon. To wrap up this video, I quickly just wanted to take these 2 books because this week was a long time, but it was a good time. Now, my final wrap up. Let's start with The Goldfinch. First things first. On Friday, we actually saw the movie that was based on The Goldfinch. I did really like the movie, although I do have to say, I am not going to be somebody who's like blaming a movie that's based on a book just because the book is so much better. But in this case, I personally think that it is. And I'm so sorry to say that. I don't want to be that person, but to be honest, just because I've watched the movie now, I am going to change the amount of stars that I'm going to give this book. It's a 5-star now. This book is just so detailed, and I just overall think that it's a very beautiful story. I just think that I just had to give myself a few days to really let it sink in and really appreciate all the words that she did use. Maybe something I still want to mention about the movie. The movie was really good. I absolutely loved the casting. If you want to read this book and you have a difficulty with imagining how characters are going to look, I would highly recommend to check out the casting. Yeah, I just wanted to quickly mention that. I thought the movie was captured very beautifully, but they didn't follow the chronological order of the book, which was a bit confusing to me, and I think it would be more confusing to people who haven't read the book, just because the emphasis on some parts of the book didn't really come through in the movie, and that's a bit sad, but it's okay, and I still did enjoy it. But if you look at reviews of the movie, a lot of people will say a similar thing to what I'm saying at the moment. moment. I'm definitely going to watch it again in the future, so that's good. But that's all I'm going to say for the Goldfinch for now. Next up, I read, and most of all, I listened to the audiobook of Master of Salt and Bones. This is a book by Carrie Lake, and a more known book of this author is actually Nocticadia. If you have never heard of this book, I didn't either. It was my book club book. As you guys saw in this video, Lucian lives in a big castle on a coastal town. He comes from a very rich family, but everyone in town just gets the creeps from this family. A lot of people are saying that he murdered his wife and his son is missing. So very weird vibes. And then you also have Isa. She is a 19-year-old girl. She lives in the same coastal town and she really needs a job. She wants to go to college. She really needs the money. She's going to work in the castle to entertain the mother of Lucian. She needs help. She needs some company. So that's why she's going to work there. So this is a dark romance. There are a lot of trigger warnings in this book. I am not easily triggered by a lot of subjects, but even I was a bit triggered in this book. Overall, my final rating for this book will be a 3-star. I did like the story overall, but I did not like the spice. I'm going to be honest. It was a bit too much for me, but like I've said, I still like the story. The end had a lot of twists and turns. Some of them I did see coming, others I didn't. So I don't think a 3-star rating is that bad. I just don't think the genre is for me, and I'm just not gonna be keeping it on my radar for now. Alright, so these were the books that I started and finished and started this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below on what videos that you would like to see from me. I'm not only going to be doing book content. I absolutely love reading, as you can see, but I have many other hobbies, many other passions. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye!